तो दोस्तों, एक बार फिर मैं आपके सामने हूँ। इस पर मैं 8वीं कक्षा की सिविक्स की पहली पार्ट इंट्रोडक्शन इन द पार्लियामेंट सिस्टम टू द पार्लियामेंट सिस्टम लेकर आया हूँ। आशा करता हूँ आपको मेरा ये वीडियो पसंद आएगा और आप इसे लाइक और सब्सक्राइब करेंगे। तो फर्स्ट, in the olden time, as the size of the population and cities were small, so the direct type of democracy was very much practical. But as the size of the cities and the population grows, the indirect democracy becomes unsuitable. As a result of that, the another type of democracy has come into existence, and it is known as indirect democracy. In indirect democracy, there are two types of government system. One is parliamentary system and another is presidential system. So today we are going to discuss the parliamentary system of government. The parliamentary system of government developed mainly in England. The English constitution, as you know, it is an unwritten constitution. The governance is carried out in accordance with the tradition and customs and convenience. The British Parliament is an institution which has been evolved over a period of time. The parliamentary system of government having its roots in Parliament. It means Parliament is considered at the top in the parliamentary system of government. So, like England, India has also adopted the parliamentary system of government. Now, we can see some broad similarities in parliamentary system of England and parliamentary system of our country, India. But when we looked at an institutional level, the Indian parliamentary system is different in its content. It is different. So first point, we can see the characteristics of the Indian parliamentary system of government in India. First, the parliamentary system is a system of governance. So you can easily understand what is parliamentary system? A system of governance. The legislature of the central government is known as the parliament. What is known as the parliament? The legislature of the government is known as the parliament. The Indian parliament is composed of president, Lok Sabha and Raj Sabha. So as the legislature of the central government is known as the parliament, the Indian parliament is composed of three things. First, president, second, Lok Sabha, and third, Rajya Sabha. Second factor, the member of the Lok Sabha are directly elected by the people of India, and the number of members in the house is fixed. So in India, the members of the Lok Sabha are directly elected by the people, and the number of the members of the Lok Sabha, who is known as MPs, is fixed. Elections to the Lok Sabha are held at regular intervals. All political parties contest in these elections. These parties which gets more than half of the seats is considered to be the majority party. So all the parties are participating or in the election, and the party which is getting the half and more than half of the seats, they are considered as the majority party, and the majority party forms the government. They are invited by the president to form the government. Next characteristic. Sometimes when no party gets a clear majority of seats, some parties come together to form a majority and they can establish the government, and such type of government is known as coalition government. Which type of government? Coalition government. In India, we have two types of coalition, UPA. Two parties are there of coalition government, UPA and NDA. In this way, candidates directly elected by people become members of the legislature, means the parliament, and party in majority gets a chance to form the government. The leader of the majority party First, the majority party choose the leader of the majority party, and she becomes the prime minister. He or she also selects candidate for the ministerial positions from among him or her colleagues. The Prime Minister and the Council of Ministers, chosen by the Prime Minister, together form the executive in the parliamentary system of government. In the parliamentary system, the executive has a dual responsibility. First, as an executive, they have to implement the laws. Second, as they are the members of the legislature, they also have to fulfill the responsibility of the legislature. The Prime Minister and the Council of Ministers is responsible to the legislature for all the actions and policies. It means that the Council of Ministers has to work with the legislature. It is for this reason that the parliamentary system is known as the responsible system of government. So the question will come, why parliamentary system is known as the system of responsible government? Then you have to write the Prime Minister and the Council of Ministers is responsible to the legislature for all the actions and policies. It means that the Council of Ministers has to work with the legislature, and it is for the reason the parliamentary system is known as the responsible system of government. Now, another distinct characteristic of parliamentary system of government is collective responsibility. What is that? Collective responsibility. Decision taken by an ministry department is considered as decision of the government. So decision which has been taken by any ministry department, it is considered as the decision of the government. The entire Council of Ministers is responsible for the decision. For the decision. In the next chapter, we will see with example how the principle of collective responsibility is brought into practice. The parliamentary system, the executive is dependent upon the confidence of the legislature in them. This means that the Council of Ministers remains in power till it enjoys the support or confidence of the legislature. Till they are in majority in the Lok Sabha, they are in power. If the legislature feels that the executive does not work in accordance with its wishes, it removes the executive from power by passing a no confidence motion against the executive. No confidence motion is an effective tool of keeping a complete strict check over the executive. So it is very good if the government is not doing their work and not fulfilling their responsibility in a proper way, and if the opposition party feels that it is not suitable, not satisfactory, then they can pass the no confidence motion. Now, in the parliamentary form of government, legislature is a supreme institution. Means parliament is at the top. Elected representative of people express demands and aspirations of common people in the parliament. So the MPs are the member of the parliament who are also known as elected representative of the people. What they are doing, they are expressing the demands and the aspiration of the common people in the parliament. The parliament decides upon issues of public welfare. Now, parliament decides what are the issues which is very, very important for the welfare of the people. Since it is in the House of Representative of People and expresses sovereign authority of the people, it is considered as the supreme body. Now, why did India adopt a parliamentary system of government? India adopted the parliamentary system of government because of many reasons. First, Development of parliamentary institution started during the British rule. Third, the British rules governed in accordance with this system. Next, the parliamentary system of government in India is also in the way a product of freedom movement. Indians were familiar to this system of government since ancient time. Many discussions took place in the Constituent Assembly over the system of the government. The farmers of the Constitution made few changes in the parliamentary system so that it suited the Indian situations. Discussions and deliberations are an integral means major part of the parliamentary form of government. What are the major form of parliamentary part of government? The discussion and regular deliberations. Questions related to public welfare are discussed in the legislature. Members from opposition party also participate in these discussions. Opposition parties may support the government wherever appropriate or point out shortcomings in the policies, laws, etc. Put up by studied arguments and questions. So, this helps the legislature to make proper laws. Presidential system now again presidential system of government. The presidential system of government can be said to be another important system of government. This type of system exists in the countries such as United States of America. This system is different from the parliamentary form. In this system, the president is executive and is the independent of the legislature and as an head of the state. Means the president is free from the parliament and he is the head of the state. So in this system, the president is directly elected by the people. Such a system is known as presidential system of government. Through three organs are independent from each other. There are enough connection between them to work in harmony, coordination. The United States of America has adopted presidential system of government. Now in the next video, we will discuss about the presidential system in brief. Thank you.